So today I thought we could work a little bit more on this cute little hedgehog that I received from Painting Fairy. Painting Fairy is a pretty good high up there cross-stitch company where you can get very well charted patterns and cross-stitch supplies and all of that. I will be linking this down below. It's a series of, I believe, 8 different ones, and they come with a frame in case you haven't seen this before. They come with this frame here, and my goal is to stitch this for you guys and frame it up so you get a better idea of what that looks like more realistically than just the photos they have online. So yep, that will be linked down below. I do have affiliate links and all of that as well. Feel free to look through them, but don't feel pressured to purchase anything from Painting Fairy using my links. Though if you do use my links or discount code and I get a affiliate sale, I do get a small percentage from that sale, which I can put back into my YouTube channel so I can keep making content for you guys. All right, let's get into this and see where I'm at. Okay, so in case you missed my review of this, I just kind of wanted to give you a quick little view of what we're working with here. So we have 17 colors in this cross-stitch kit. None of them are mixed. They are all full stitch, or not all full stitch, but we have 2 quarter stitches, and then we have 1 half stitch here, and then 2 French knots, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different back stitches. And since it is not clarified by a 1 or 2 next to it, since this is a 14 count, we will be using 1 strand for all of the back stitch. And then this is what the paper pattern looks like for this kit. It's nice and large, as you can see, and very easy to read. So I'm not sure which symbol I want to start with today. There's a little bit of, yeah, I didn't bring my scissors over either. I did work a little bit more on this symbol, the orange dash right there. So that is what I was working on. I'm not sure if I want to keep working on that one today. Part of me kind of wants to... Well, let's keep it easy and we'll work on the half stitch down here, so that orange reddish L. Let me grab my scissors since I forgot those real quick, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so the orange L is right here. Carry over, so 842 is what we're looking for. Give me my needle. And 842 right here, and we have used it before, but I'm gonna start with a whole new strand since I am not doing full cross with it. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to stay in the view, and I'm also gonna try something different. I saw somewhere, or someone commented at some point, that if you're doing half stitches, you want it to match the top leg. And so I start in the top right when I stitch, so my last leg is top left to bottom right. So I'm gonna go and try and do it that way for once. It might feel a little weird for me because I'm not used to doing that, but that's what I'm gonna go with today, and hopefully it looks a little bit better when my project is complete. I have completed projects with half stitches before, I just always did it the other way. And I don't know why, but I guess it is what it is. And I also don't really have a whole lot to talk about with you guys today, mostly because my life hasn't really been that exciting, but I can say I've been a lot happier recently, so that is good news, isn't it? And I've been trying to be more active on my Instagram. I still struggle a bit. I've joined a few groups on Facebook, just 2. one I've mentioned in the video where I went over all of my stamped kits. So, yeah, I will try and link that below in case you are interested. I don't think it's by any YouTubers in particular. I could be wrong, and if I am, I'm so sorry to whoever owns that group. But it is one of my preferred groups. There's a lot of very friendly people on there constantly sharing and asking questions. And then I also joined Amanda's cross-stitch group on Facebook from Amanda's Crafty Corner. And yeah, those are the only two groups I joined on Facebook. I mostly use Facebook to share memes and stuff, you know, things that make me laugh and feel better. But I haven't really been needing to do that so much lately because, like I said, I've been a lot happier in the past few weeks than I have in quite a few years, which is really good. And I think I'm starting to feel a little bit more at peace and a little more hopeful about my future, my mental health, and other things that I don't really want to share on here, but you know, good things, things that we should be happy about. And, I'm trying to think here. Oh, that cross stitch I started on my birthday has been the only cross stitch I've been working on since I got it. So it does have a bit more quick progress being made on it than my other kits. This is actually the first time since my birthday on the 9th that I have stitched on, wow, what was that? Have stitched on anything besides my birthday start. And honestly, I still want to be working on my birthday start, but I know that I need to be working more on my painting fairies because I absolutely do love them. And I did promise you guys I would try and finish this and frame it up. I'm not sure if other YouTubers have done that yet, framed one. So maybe this isn't new to you, maybe you've already seen it, but I have not. I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube. I mostly put it on for background sound during the day, if I even decide to have TV on, because I don't always. It's good to sit in silence sometimes and be with your thoughts, because it can help you resolve a lot of things. Oh my goodness, can I find that hole? Got it. And I'm sorry if you can hear my bird Nintendo chatting in the background. He was devastated when my son and I went out to wait for the school bus this morning, and I felt so bad. And so I had him out for a little while, but now he's upset because I put him back to do the video. But I don't want to get pooped on, and I don't know how long this video is going to be. Maybe not too long for the main purpose of me having other stuff to do. I have to work more on my Etsy and get working on some of the tops now that my skirts are all posted. And in case you are maybe around my age or like dressing up and stuff, I'll put photos of those on screen now. And I have 4 skirts. 2 of them are the same price, 2 of them are different priced, but they're priced based on an hourly rate I pay myself or charge for myself and supplies, and about, I want to say like 40% of what the price is what I actually get to keep, maybe a little less, mostly because Etsy takes a lot of fees, and then I need to set aside around 30% for taxes. Fun. But if you're interested in any of these, they are on my Etsy shop, and I will link that in my description box down below as well. Shameless self-promo. I really need to be making money, and I just don't have it in me to write crochet patterns, so I rather sell products, and that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, if you want to support me financially in real life and not just in a way that helps me keep running my YouTube channel and making content for you guys, feel free to share the skirts that I'm selling with friends, or maybe if you're in an older age group than myself, maybe send it to your daughters, because maybe they'd be interested. And they are adjustable in size. The maximum size that they stretch to or can fit is in the listing, as well as other measurements and washing instructions and material and all of that. And I'm also willing to work on custom ones, but it will take time for the supplies to get delivered to me because I have to wait for Etsy to pay me that money. And then I have to wait for the shop I get my supplies from to deliver the yarn. But that would be awesome if you even just wanted to share it on regular social media or something to help me out. Another thing that I've been wanting to do lately is, if you watched me maybe about a year ago now, I think it was, I purchased WinStitch, which is a Windows program for making cross stitch. I'm still kind of debating making some smaller patterns and getting like a stock of small patterns for cross stitch, and then creating a paid for subscription type deal or channel member deal on my YouTube, which you do have to pay to be a channel member if I decide to do this. And the goal would be to maybe release 2 free cross-stitch patterns designed by me a month. But of course I do want a good stock of that first, just in case stuff comes up. I still have ones I can post and no one's feeling ripped off. But if you think that would be a fun idea, definitely comment some suggestions of what kind of images you'd like. Now again, they are going to be on the smaller side, probably like this hedgehog. I'm willing to do ones with backstitch, without backstitch, but just again, keep in mind it has to be something that can be done small because I need to be able to do it within 2 weeks. And that also includes working around my day-to-day life and hand making my shop items so I can focus on that as well. So nothing too big. Maybe eventually I'll design big patterns if I can get a sketchbook and some good supplies again and actually make real art. I haven't done that in years, but if I can actually get to a point where I can sit down and do actual artwork, I would love to convert it into a paid for cross stitch and slap that on my Etsy as well. But let me know what you guys think about this. And this is covering quite a bit. I like that. I really love how crisp the fairy floss is, but I feel like my camcorder is kind of like fuzzy today. At least when I'm looking at the stitches. It doesn't look as crisp as it does in person. That or I'm overthinking it. Oh well, I had coffee today, and when I have ADHD, or when you have ADHD, you kind of just, you feel hyper but tired. Like your body's buzzing, but you're kind of sleepy and out of it. At least for me. Caffeine makes me tired. Too bad I can't be friends with it. I got a lot of flavored coffee creamers lately, but instead of drinking coffee, I've just been drinking like regular tea. But I can't help it. I love tea, and winter's coming, so I need to be drinking more tea. I have so much tea here, it's absolutely ridiculous. And every time I go to the store, I'm like, do they have any flavors I don't have at my house? And I pretty much have every flavor I'm willing to drink here at my home. I have a whole shelf in my cupboards full of teas and like loose teas and tea bags. And then I have this little drawer type thing on my counter that's also full of tea bags and tea storage. So I have tea for days. And I think my favorite one, what is my favorite tea? Well, oolong and Earl Grey and ginseng teas are hands down my favorite, but in terms of like alternative flavors and stuff, I think it's called Celestial. There's one by them. It's like white chocolate peppermint. So ridiculously good for being that, and obviously an unsweetened product. And then there's one that's a sea salt caramel. I can't see from where I am what brand that's from, but it is absolutely delicious. And I don't usually drink teas like that because usually the sweetest flavor I'll go, again, these aren't sweetened teas, They just kind of give the effect of like they could be sweetened, but they're not. But the most I usually go for a flavored tea is chai or honey chamomile. So it was a pleasant surprise when I bought the caramel one and the white chocolate peppermint, and they were so good. I actually really like them on their own. They don't need creamer, they don't need sweetener. They're just naturally delicious. I'm just realizing I'm not sure how I'm going to want to end this because I'm used to ending under full crosses. So I might end up stopping up here and just pinning it under that. Maybe. We'll see. Let me get these next 2 little rows done. And I'll see how I feel. And then you. I hope I can make it up that far. Oh goodness. I noticed that this weekend, at least where I am on the East Coast in Maine, or in the East Coast, this weekend the weather is finally starting to cool down, so I'm probably going to remove my AC from my window. And in case you want to see, well, I think I showed last time how I end my stitches, but I'm just going to do it again. You like come up between the, like above or next to the stitch, but not in the lattice that's under the stitch. And then I push it to the side a little bit. Like, it's hard to do when I have a camera over me. But I push the legs aside so I can like get into the center of the lattice. And then I come up on the other side of the stitch. And then I go back by pushing the legs again and then going back into the center. And that's how I end it. And by center, I mean like in the middle right there. So I'll come up here before like these little lattice ridges that you see. See those? I'll come up next to those, or I tend to try and go, like, see how my needle is sitting? If they're going right to left, I'll try and pin it from up to down. So I'll come out the bottom below it, then go through those, and then I'll come up above it, and then go back down through those again. And I'm doing that all underneath my stitch. And that is how I like to end my stitches. It's just a personal preference, but it also allows me to use more of my thread before having to end it, and I feel like I'm not wasting as much, because I know the way I do English and sewing method, I eat up a lot of thread. So that's just my way to kind of make my thread last a little better for myself. And that is that. And here's the back so far. And now I don't want to make this video too long because my camcorder is close to dying, which I swear I just charged it yesterday, but what can you do? It happens, right? But anyways, let me know what your guys' opinion would be on me trying to design some small little cross stitches, because I do want to get back into like actual artwork rather than just stitching or crocheting or doing latch hook from like pre-designed stuff. I mean, a lot of my crochet is just my own thoughts coming to life, but it's not like photos and stuff like painting or drawing would be, and I kind of miss that like a lot. So I would love to try and do that. I'm not sure when I would officially start releasing patterns, as I'm still trying to figure out a little bug with the program where if I start a new pattern, it tends to like not save my previous project. I've lost huge projects on WinStitch because of this issue, and I'm still trying to figure out how to successfully save them and not overwrite them, because that has been part of why I haven't been releasing patterns yet already. So if you know of any better programs, do let me know. I just happen to already own WinStitch, and I don't know when I can spend money again to that extent, because I think it was around like $50 to $60 to purchase WinStitch. But I want to take advantage of it and actually use it. I might not stitch everything I design either, but some of them I definitely will. And I just think that would be a really fun thing to do. All right, well, don't forget to check out Painting Fairy. Again, buying from them using my affiliate link definitely does help me out greatly. I'm happy to give you links to products you want to purchase. Say I don't have something listed down below. If you want to support my channel and I don't already have links to a product, I can create my own affiliate link and send it to you. I can probably put it in the comments, I think, so I can give you that link and you can support my channel and buy stuff that maybe I haven't reviewed, but you still want to support the channel. But anyways, thank you for clicking on my video. I'm sorry it's more on the shorter side today. I am pretty good at doing long videos, but this is it for now. And the next video will be the Paint Some Way store review, which I'm waiting on replacement canvases right now, but I might go ahead and review it anyways because I haven't heard back on if those have been shipped yet or what's going on, and then update you later on once they do arrive, because I kind of want to get moving so I can start catching up on old orders and get those reviewed for you. Right, well, thank you guys for stitching with me today. I love you all and I appreciate you so much when you come spend time with me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!